What is the biggest asset that the vast majority of people have that they cannot collateralize? It's your IRA and your 401k. Now, so I was going to say, wait a minute, I could borrow against my 401k. Yes, while you're working. If you're not working, you can't collateralize it. You cannot take a loan for personal or for residential purposes. That's what those parts are. Also, they're subject to limitations, even when you are working. The limits are the lesser of 50% of your planned balance or $50,000. So I like to explain it like this. Your next door neighbor has got to leave the country. Legal reasons, they're not, let's assume they're taking advantage of a great opportunity overseas. So everything's on the up and up. And you know that your homes in your area are worth about 500,000. Your neighbor comes to you and says, you know what, David, I got to move out of the country. I'm taking a position as CEO of a company in Australia. We're just making up a situation here, right? It's to make up a lot of stuff. I got to get out of the country. I don't want to wait and, babysit a realtor and everything. Look, I'll just sell my house to you as is, no inspection or anything. You know that I've been a decent neighbor. I'll sell it to you for $250,000, which is 50% below market value. And you have $400,000 in your 401k, and that's it. Can you buy the house? The answer is yes. What would it take? You have to quit your job. And then you have to withdraw all of it. And hopefully have enough left over after taxes to actually make that work out. Otherwise, the answer is no, because if you're going to try to do a loan, you're limited by the tax code to the lesser of 50,000 or 50% of your planned balance. So even if you had 250,000 and you don't want to quit your job and risk not being able to be hired back, the maximum you can get is 50 grand. But how are loans repaid out of a 401k? They're repaid out of your paycheck. You have to keep working in order to do that. And you're paying it back with after-tax dollars to go into a pre-tax asset. They're going to pay taxes on again. Ain't that always fun? So all this stuff, there's a lot of factors in there.